And so for our final subtopic, we will be talking about theaters will survive in the future. The first film that we have is actually Scream 7. This is a film that is going to be receiving the IMAX treatment for the very first time. It's part of a long-running series. It actually has Sidney Prescott, and it also features her teenage daughter, as well as Chad, Mindy, and Gail. Of course, there's other people that are in this film, and this is a film that will be the next movie I will end up watching. So the next film is called Slanted. It is a cross between Mean Girls and The Substance. It has this Asian girl, and she is in high school. She is trying to run for prom queen. But we know that with prom queen tradition, they usually pick Caucasian. And so she decides to get a medical procedure done so that she can become white. And even though it has surprising results, there are some side effects. Next up, we have a film called Project Hail Mary. It is actually based on the book. From what I've heard, people have read this book and they haven't been able to put this book down. Now, myself, I have never read the book. I'm just now hearing about this movie, and I've seen the trailers. I'm very interested in seeing this movie. It does have Ryan Gosling in it, and of course, this film is going to get the IMAX treatment. Believe me when I tell you, when this film comes out, it is going to be a big deal, even if you've read the book or you haven't. It's definitely going to be one to watch out for once it comes out. This next film right here called Michael, it's going to definitely make a lot of money. It is a music bio that definitely centers around Michael Jackson, definitely during his time for when he was part of the Jackson 5, and then later on when he became a solo artist, possibly being one of the best pop artists in the world. He's known as the King of Pop. Michael Jackson's nephew actually plays Michael, and of course they get a guy that can actually look and be very similar to Quincy Jones. This is a film that will make some money for sure, and we're only just getting like part one of this film. There's going to be a part two from what I've heard. So when this movie comes out, it's going to be big. Bet on it. Next up, we have Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. This is a film that has generated buzz talk once the trailer first arrived. And not only that, but this is a movie that has a big cast. If Christopher Nolan was able to come out with Oppenheimer, which had made a whole lot of money, I'm pretty sure that this film will make just as much, maybe even more. And this is a film that's coming out in the same month as Spider-Man Brand New Day. It has Tom Holland in both of those films, but this is a movie that will probably be one of the best summer movies coming out. The IMAX tickets, they had sold out a year in advance, and so if that happened, then what does that tell you? Next up, we have, this is X-Men clips, but the X-Men are actually part of Doomsday. And if you've seen any of the trailers for Doomsday, then you know how big of a film this is. This is a chance where Marvel can actually they can hit a home run with this. They haven't made like a really good Marvel movie in a very long time, but because they are releasing individual trailers, that means that they are getting us hyped up and anticipated for Doomsday, which will be coming out December. If you've made it here, that means that you've reached the end of this video. This is Hollywood is Dying. Will theaters survive in the future? I've actually done a part 1, part 2 open discussion. What do you think on what I've talked about between part 1 and part 2? Do you feel as though I'm right about what I'm saying? Do you think that theaters will survive in the future? Or do you believe that Hollywood just needs to have a final nail in the coffin and just be done with what they are doing? I must point out that there are some movies that are coming out, especially during the summertime. One of which I was very surprised to hear that Jackass is getting a Jackass 5. There's also a Scary Movie 6, which is part of a reboot from Paramount. We also have Doom 3 that's going to be competing with Avengers Doomsday. And then, of course, we have Supergirl. And then when you start getting into like 2027, 2028, you have Superman, Man of Tomorrow. There's going to be Secret Wars. There's Avengers Doomsday Part 2. Of course, we're going to be getting It Follows Part 2. There's going to be another Harold and Kumar movie. There's going to be a Rush Hour 4. I wouldn't even be surprised if they had another Planet of the Apes movie. So just listing all these different kind of movies that are going to be up and coming, it says a whole lot. And I'm quite sure that nobody's going to ignore what's getting ready to come out that's going to be playing at the theater. Anyways, I am going to go ahead and wrap this up. Let me know what you think in the comments, because as I said, I am a moviegoer. I love the experience, having to plan out everything and just being able to be in front of a big screen and hear that surround sound.